Big one. It's a big one. This is a big one. Stay on. Welcome back to another adventure. We are on Crooked Creek, Arkansas today. It's one of my favorite smallmouth fisheries. I was actually here in the recent video I just posted. And so today we're doing an overnight solo camp kayak trip. So if you're seeing this video, you know I made it out alive. I'm about to hit some little shoals right up ahead. So let's get paddling. Enough of this talking. Fish on. Fish on. Little smallmouth. Whoop whoop. Tiny guy, but I'll take it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check it out. Little baby fella. Another stinker, but I'll take him. I'll take it. Throwing the Ned rig. This is the same rig that I caught that 3-pounder on last visit. Pretty little fish. Still looking for the big ones. I know we're getting closer. Oh my gosh. Big one. It's a big one. This is a big one. Stay on. Stay on. In the wind. Stay on. Oh my gosh, it's a big one. It's a big one. I don't want to force it. Oh man, it's a 2-pounder. It's a 2-pounder. All day. Stay on, baby. Girl! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, I love this body of water. Sorry, I splashed you. This creek is awesome! Yeah! Look at this. Oh, it's a 2 for sure. Beautiful. Sorry, the wind's horrible. Look at that baby. Ned rig. Ned rig. Every day. Except for on Sundays, I got church, but every day. Man, this bait is money. Just a 3.5-inch TRD. And this big mama hit it. Time to get a official weight on this one. I'm guessing 2.5 pounds. All right, zeroed out. 2.8. 2.8. Very nice. This is a beautiful fish for this small creek. Beautiful. All right, well, we're not gonna stress it out too much. We're gonna go ahead and release it. And that's how you start the journey, baby. The creek comes down and it swings. And right here, I'm working the current line and the slack water, just along that line, that ripple. And I'm throwing it in the current and kind of bringing it over to the slack water, and this fish smoked it. Fish on. Fish on. It's not a 2-pounder, but it's a good one. Oh man, I got a follower too. This is what I was throwing. This is a 1.0. I think it's a shad color. I can't remember if it's gizzard shad or just shad. And this smallmouth smashed it in the current. Let's go ahead and get him out. He's been getting impatient with me, and let him get back to feeding. Fish on. They're loving this little KVD 1.0. Hopefully I won't have a big hot mess with this one like I did the other one. Man, this one choked it. He wanted that bait. Alright, well, I'm in the current as always, and I hooked my pants, and yep, all that. It's another fat, chunky smallmouth, probably 14 inches. Not a big one, but a good fight, especially in the swift current. And he choked that 1.0 little shad killer. So we'll go ahead and release this one. Alright, I think I found my camp area. I got about an hour and a half before it gets dark. You have this big old gravel bar between the creek. So, and there's plenty of height to it where A, there's not going to be a flood anyways, and B, if there were any rain to move up the water a little bit, I'll still be high enough where I'll be safe. So I think I'm gonna set up camp right here tonight. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set up camp. I did find me a nice little log to sit on. It's pretty lightweight actually, but it's pretty wide. Before we lose daylight, let's go ahead and set up camp. All right, so this little area where it's kind of dragged out a little bit, that's where I'm gonna put my tarp first and my tent over the top. So tip number one, this is my dry bag. This got all my camping gear inside of it, my tent, my tarp, my sleeping clothes, all that. But when you're packing for trips like this, the first thing you need, try to have it on top, and then work from there. So the last thing I need tonight is my sleeping clothes, and they're all the way on the bottom. So it's my tarp and my tent, they're on top. Just makes it easier where you don't have to pull out everything. So pack smarter and don't work harder. And right there on top is my heavy duty tarp. Then I have my Kelty Salada 2-person tent. Alright, next in my 40-liter bag, I have my insulated Stag V by Climat, my sleeping pack. So we're going to go ahead and blow this up, go ahead and put it inside the tent. I got my sleeping clothes, some thermals, Then I have my pillow. Go ahead and open it up and fluff it. That way it'll be ready by the time I lay my head down and sleep. And last but not least, the thing that keeps me warm at night is my sleeping bag. All right, well, I'll go ahead and show you what's in the rest of my hatch. Here I have like my cell phone charger and my GoPro batteries. In this bag right here, I have 3 dry bags, a large, a small, and a medium. The yellow one, I have them marked by color. The yellow one is my cooking stuff, my cooking supplies, my cooking gear, my jet boil, stuff like that, my fuel. The red one is my snacks, my food. And I wish the red one's actually my first aid, that makes sense, but the smallest bag in this kit I bought was the blue one, and I have my first aid in there. I brought plenty of water. This is a gallon of water. I probably only need about 3 liters or 2 liters total, but this water is going to be for my cooking and to refill my water bottle for tomorrow. Alright, well, I also brought a headlamp. I got some, of course, some sanitizer. And then this bag right here is a winter kayaking camping friend. And that is my little heater buddy. And it's going to keep me warm tonight if I need it. I might not need it, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Go ahead and throw this in the tent. So far I got my sleeping pad. I got my clothes and my change of clothes for tomorrow. My thermal sweatpants, just to stay warm tonight because it's supposed to get down below freezing. My sleeping bag, my pillow, then my food and cooking supplies, and then my Mr. Buddy heating apparatus. Well, before I totally unload my kayak and put everything I need to stay warm inside my tent, I am going to go ahead and get my jet boil started. That way I can go ahead and put my boiling water inside my mountain house. That way it can be cooking while I finish up. Here's my fuel can. I got a little cleaning cloth. Here's the bread and butter of the whole operation, my jet boil flash. And then in here I have a lighter, some storm matches, some coffee for the morning. Go ahead and turn our fuel on and light the dude. Alright, the jet boil flash is done. Go ahead and cut off our fuel, save our fuel as much as we can, and the orange indicator is all the way to the top. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the jet boil and pour the boiling water inside my mountain house. Oh yeah. Give it a good stir here. Alright, I'm gonna seal that up and wait about 15 minutes. About to enjoy our mountain house, should be ready. Oh yeah, it looks ready. Chicken and dumplings. See how well it tastes. Oh yeah. That was real thick, tasty, and hearty. As you can see, it's starting to get dark on us. I have a little battery operated LED lantern, which is nice. But anyways, we're in the tent. It's nice and cozy in here. I got plenty of space. This is a 2-person tent, so I have plenty of space to keep all my gear inside of here where it's not going to get damped tomorrow morning or too cold. If things get too bad, here's my new little toy for camping. This is my Mr. Heater little buddy, and I have a little propane cell ready to go. So I think I'll be okay without it tonight, but just in case, if I get cold tomorrow morning, I might crank that on just for an hour or so and get warmed up again. We still have a few miles to cover tomorrow morning before we get back to the car and get back home. So anyways, stay tuned and we'll see you in the morning.